Thank you for spending time with me and Thor and Berry. Enjoy. I have already prepped my skin and we're gonna go in with BB cream today. We'll just apply more if needed. Very buildable, so. A little more coverage on my cheeks and down my neck. Okay, next I'm gonna do my contour. I actually really miss blending this out with my kabuki brush, but I gotta clean my sponges and brushes. I used my kabuki brush to put my self-tanner on. I'm just gonna use the other side of my sponge and I'm going to blend upwards. I guess we will do full face pharmacy today. So let's powder. This will help blend down the neck. Okay. And we're gonna go in with the face sculpting palette. We're gonna go with this shade and just hit those areas where we use the contour stick. And hit the jawline. Okay. And then we are going to go with the blush. And let's do Sugar Pink today. The face sculpting palette does come with a no shimmer highlight. We'll just go ahead and use that today. And I'm just going to use the other side of my sculpting brush. And here. I'm going to set with my time locker. I just love the way my skin looks with this base face. Alright, I don't know what look to do today, but maybe we'll just use the Iconic palette. And we're going to do an eyeshadow primer. A good eyeshadow primer will stop your makeup from creasing as well. Cancel out discoloration. I bring it all the way up to my eyebrows. If you've been watching me, you know. This is my next favorite step when I am putting on my eyeshadow primer. I take the lightest shade in my face sculpting palette and I just sweep it all over where I applied my primer. And then I'm gonna do my eyebrows real quick before we go on to my eyeshadow look today. Okay. Comb through my brows. It's really long. I actually don't even pluck my eyebrows, just like little stragglers. This is what they look like. They are thin and I don't mind it. Everybody has different everything, so learn how to work with what you got, and if you don't, figure out how to there was hair. Figure out how to shape them and make them how you do want them. Just learn tips and tricks on however you can. Okay, and what I do is I push the front of my brows up and I just take the slightest amount, and I, with the arch, I start pushing them down. So up and then down. And I'm gonna do my other side, same way. Brushing them up. May I help you? Thor wants to say hi. I did this growling. Come here, baby. Come here. Oh, hi there. You're Jetty. Let Barry say hi. Who's my boy? Huh? Who's my boy? Okay. You too, Barry. Come here, Bear. Come here, Bear. Maybe later. All right. Now that my brows are shaped, are you gonna come here? Oh, here's Mr. Berry Allen, the Flash. My good boy. Okay. Now that my brows are shaped, I'm going to go in with my favorite brow mascara and an angled brush. I do this just to knock off all the extra product. That way it's light. The less I use, the more natural they look, and that goes with anything, I'm sure. And I'm gonna do light, feathery strokes, keeping the front kind of bare. The littlest and lightest amount goes a long way. Okay. All done with my brows. I did finally straighten my hair today for you guys because I'm a mom and I just like the messy hair look. I'm just kidding, I just don't have time to ever do my hair. It's always up in a bun. Unless I'm like going somewhere. Okay, so here's the Iconic palette, and these are the beautiful shades. This has 9 shimmers and 3 matte shades. And here's the emerald. Sapphire is my birthstone. There's this black truffle. Oh, stop focusing. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna take Bliss. What's this one? All over my eye. I usually focus most of the pigment on the outer corner of my eye and windshield wiper it in. That way it diffuses. Passion. This is like a simple everyday look to give your eyes some I really like putting darker shades in this crease, and if it disappears when you're looking at me, I like that too. Just, it's like painting, creating whatever you want. Kind of a smoky look. If you want it to be seen more, you carry it above the crease. So I actually like that, just like that, nice and light. Again, with most of it sitting at the end and diffusing the color, staying in the crease. Love that. I'm gonna take my other one and I'm just gonna soften the edges. Should we just do like a bold blue underneath? I just really like how natural this kind of looks. Maybe not natural, but we could take the struggle color and go underneath. It's kind of a like red, like a red tone. Just focus. I took black truffle in the here, and then we did bliss, if I didn't mention that before. Let's just take the bliss underneath. I'm going to take the black truffle, just tapping. This is what I have so far. I think I like it just like this. Let's do a bold liquid line. So I do have a bunch of different liners. I have the Easy ink liner. I'm in love with this. It's so easy to create my wing. I have I haven't been using other ones because the ink liner is so easy. Okay. So we've got dipsticks, and one is like a paintbrush. I think it's focused on it. This side? There. I would use this more like graphic design, graphic liner. And this is more of a felt dip. This is more firm. This creates a pretty good liquid line with the bold wing, but you have to be like very precise. Should we use one on each side to show you? I don't want to mess it up. Or you don't even have to have a wing. I can do that. We can just create a light look without a wing. We're gonna go with the like, pull it down, pull it down, you boy. Okay. You really gotta go lay down because I'm gonna do this liner. Okay. And I'm just gonna keep the liner as close as I can to my lash line. Well, yeah. I was gonna curl my lashes, but let's do that after. I would say this is more for experienced it just takes practice. I do like how light I can get this. See, I think I just like that. I didn't go all the way to the corner. I stopped it a little, like a little bit past my pupil. Let's do the other side if I can. It's usually easier in the bathroom mirror. I think I gotta go do that. I'll be back. Okay, I did it, but then I started doing more on the other side, and now it's more bold. Just need to fix the edges. Definitely long lasting and doesn't flake. This can be messy if you aren't very careful. It can get in your lashes. But that's why I said it's easier for people who have more experience with liner. That's why my go-to is, and I'm very experienced with liner, my go-to is always the ink liner. But let's move on to falsies. I don't know if you guys can hear the TV. I have Gilmore Girls on. If I don't have something on, the dogs bark, and that's why I usually just do voiceovers. And I have to keep the dogs in here because my son's sleeping. Okay. I already trimmed these. This is like my 5th time wearing them. And I normally don't curl my eyelashes either if I am applying falsies. Some people do, but I don't. I feel like it's harder for me to get the falsies on. So for beginners, I wouldn't curl my eyelashes if I were you. Just depends on your preference. I've really been loving this lava lash glue. Lava lash glue? Yeah. So I just lightly put glue along the lash line, and I let that set to get tacky. Should be good. I'm gonna place them on the outer. Don't you just hate that when you put on fake eyelashes and they kind of poke you in your inner eye? It's most likely you need to trim them down, but these are like super trimmed down because I just wanted the look of them being on the outside. But definitely want it to be comfortable. Oops, I got the glue all in my hair. Close your glue. Okay, so I placed it on the outer, and you want to get it as close to your lash line as possible, and you want to keep it where you put the liner. That way you can't tell. I actually did poke it a little bit above, but I'm not gonna pull it off. My dog's sitting behind me in the chair now. Such a silly boy. I must just like this little brush. I can tell it's getting old though. Like the other side, I'm gonna let it dry. You wanna say hi? Mwah. Oh. This should be a get ready with me and Thor. Go on, buddy. Okay, I'm going to place on the outer. Oh, he hopped behind me again. Okay, all seriousness. Closest to my lash line is going to look more natural, and you won't get that sometimes you'll see like lashes where you can see the spaces between. Pressing your natural lash line with them helps. What do you think? Okay. Let's do the lip while my glue is drying before I apply my mascara. I don't really know what lip to do. This would look beautiful. I think this is the Hey Nude. I've got all natural, kind of more pink, I want to say, to this one. Let's see if I can swatch it. This is the all natural. Okay. And this is the Hey Nude. And these are matte, so they're long lasting, but I would carry them around to apply them again. Yeah. I guess it doesn't really look brown, but your natural lip color definitely changes the color of the formula. For everybody is different, but it stays about similar. I have Nude Essence. This is more like brown. Let's just go in with the lip liner. really like making my lip a little more bold, and instead of having my Cupid's bow, I round it. This makes them look a little bit bigger and still a little natural. You can see I just filled in this area. This is shade 212 that I did for my liner. It's okay, baby. You want to say hi again? Get ready with me and my dogs. Say hi, Berry. My sweet boy. Are you jelly? Are you jelly boy? I gotta finish. I'm almost done. Okay. And he's still behind. Okay. I'm gonna do the nude essence. This matches the Bliss shade more than I did. And I'll just follow and fill in my natural lip liner. Just love a good lip or good makeup. What can I say? Next step, mascara. It's okay, lover. I usually like applying my 3D mascara when I have lashes. And I use the Zen when I'm not wearing lashes. Make sure they're pressed. And go for it. My bottom lash line. We're just gonna focus it on the lashes from my pupil over. Cute. Okay. I do like building it, but it is very opaque regardless. And I got a little flake down here. I'm gonna see if I can dust it off. Yep, came right off. I usually don't do any liner on the bottom. That would make my eyes look smaller. If you want to brighten up under, you can put white. Sometimes I put gold. If you go to my last video with the flowers, I put gold in my waterline. I think I like this look. So yeah. Thank you for spending time with me and Thor and Berry. Enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.